Hi everyone, you're welcome to my channel. I'm the Lazy Niger Mom, and today I'll be sharing with you how to make osako, a native dish from my area of the eastern part of Nigeria. So we're going to need the following ingredients. We're going to need ako. Ako, as you all know, or as you can see here, is termite. In case you didn't know, it's called termites. These are termites that are harvested during nuptial flight. So we harvest them at that time in the night, and we store them and use them for many kind of delicacies in your dish. So the next ingredient you're going to need is going to be the corn. Yeah, now we're in corn season, and it's the in thing now. So you're going to need fresh corn. Even if you store this in your fridge, no problem, you can still use it. So you're going to need fresh corns. I'm not giving you a number of corn to use because it may vary. So we're going to just cut out the kernel and measure the kernels. So you're going to need pepper and salt, and you're going to need your etere leaves. You can also use banana leaves if you have access to it. First, we prep our ingredients and start cooking. So let's get into it, guys. So I'm going to start with the corn. You are going to need to get out the corn kernels from the corn cob like this. You're going to use a knife and try to put them out like so. There's a faster way to do this. I don't have the patience of doing this line by line, so you can use your hand also if you want. I will show you the fastest way to do it. You do so by alternating the places you pulled out. You see, I'm alternating it. You pulled out the upper part and then the other way. And then you twist like you're wringing a washed cloth. At the same time, using your fingers to pull them out at the same time. It's quite easy. See, I'm done. I just love it when the corn cobs kernels are lined so straight like this one is. It makes it so easy to pull out. You may also pull it out like so, but I feel it's wasteful, so I hardly use this method. But I'm showing just to let you know. So now I'm done. I'm going to have to wash them in 2 rinses or 1, just to get rid of debris and sand. You can use your mortar to do this, but I'll be using my food processor to blend it. I don't want to use my blender. I prefer using my food processor for this because it will emulsify it completely like my blender would if I'm not careful. Because you don't need the corn to be blended completely. You need it to have there's a term used in my language. We use the term Wednesday. It's going to have teeth. Like it's not going to be perfectly blended, to be roughly blended. Yeah, that's the word. Roughly blended. You don't want it fine. If it's fine, it won't stick together like it should. Please don't add water at all. Blend or chop your peppers, but as a local girl, I'm going to use my mortar. Don't laugh at me, I beg. So next, to wash the termite or ako. You don't want the sand, debris or dust in there, do you? So you sieve out and not strain the water out. That way will make sure the sand and debris remains at the bottom. So add your pepper and stir. Add salt to taste and stir to combine well. I don't like adding the termites or ako early on because I don't want them to get broken up inside. So now I'm going to add it in batches like this. So guys, if you've been watching and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe now. Hit the red bell button below, click it, and don't forget to like. Do that, and whenever I upload new content, you'll be among the first people to get notified when I do so. So after combining well, we're going to scoop some of them into the leaves, wrap, and keep set aside. You can use any kind of leaf you want. You can use banana leaves, you can use etere or oma. Oma and etere are the same things, just call different things in different locations or different places. Then the banana leaves are also okay, but those ones you need to tie them up. Guys, you know, I'm surprised my kids like this and they're not averse to the termites in it. When I was a child, I literally didn't like this because of the ants, as I called them. I called it ants. I enjoyed it, but I usually I made sure I picked out the termites from the feeding, and that was work. I didn't mind though, but as I grew to love it and ignore it. I've showed you one way to wrap it up using the oma or etere leaves. I'll set this aside and then I'll show you how to use rope to tie it. You use the rope when you are using banana leaves, and you also use the twine when you use oma leaves too, in cases where you want it to be bigger bundles. So you have to scoop much more. I don't have plenty here, so I'm making it small. So, but I just want you to get idea of what you do. Sometimes you may have to place another leaf on top if the etere leaves you have cannot go over. You have to use another leaf and put it on top so you can be able to wrap it up neatly. The main aim is to make sure it's not slipping from anywhere. I don't think there's any particular rule on how you tie it. The main aim is to make sure there's no place or loophole for it to slip out from. Then you use the twine to secure it. So you make sure there's no loophole for it to pour out from. As you can see, I can't find any place it's going to pour from. That's how I'm going to secure it with the twine. You leave one of the ends so you can have where you can tie it from. So you tear it around to secure it. If you don't have twine, you can use ropes. Part of the jute ropes for making jute bags, or the ropes from or make a rope from bag of rice. And there's also this local twine we make from palm branches. They all work fine. Basically, if you use obaka or oba and you don't throw your ropes away, you have rules for this. Like in my house, I don't throw them away, but my kids end up playing with it and I lose it, so I still have twine at home just in case I don't find my other one. So the last but not the least, I'll be making another cornmeal video similar to this but without ako. So I'll be dropping the link in the description box below or somewhere on the screen. So be sure to check that out if you don't like ako, also ako, or if you don't like it and you still want to try something else. So now I'm done and I'll be placing this in my pot to cook. First of all, put the steamer or dry leaves or any other thing you like to place under. I remove the middle part of the handle of the steamer so I can have more space in between. So you add some water by the side. Make sure you pour water from the side, not on top of it. Then I'm cutting out these leaves because they're too wide to fit my pot, using the leaves to cover the pot so that it can seal in the steam and make it cook faster before using the lid. Of course, it's optional, it's not a must, but I prefer doing it this way. This way my mom taught me, so of course I always do what mommy tells me to do. Good girl like that, Abby. So I'm going to cook it for like 20-25 minutes tops. In fact, for me, I don't know about people, for me, I know when things are done with the smell, and then check my timer. So it's done, and I'm going to unwrap this one for you to see what it looks like. To be honest with you guys, I didn't add akko. I just used a moderate amount of akko here. If I were to cook the one I'll eat in my house, I'll be doubling the amount I used here. You're supposed to be seeing it in every hole or every part of it, but it looks scanty here because I know some people don't like it. It's just for someone who's trying for the first time, so you can be able to enjoy it. You can always add more or less, and it's delicious and very filling. This alone, after eating this, you drink water or drink anything you feel like drinking and you feel good. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Get updates whenever I upload new content. Please like, share, stay safe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.